These are the gun laws in Washington in 60 seconds or less. Let's get right into it. Washington is a shall issue state, which means if you meet the legal requirements, you are entitled to a concealed pistol license, also known as a CPL. Now, unfortunately, Washington is not a constitutional carry state, so if you want to conceal your handgun, a CPL is absolutely required by law. But open carry is open carry. No permit required, as long as you're at least 21 years old. You can legally carry a rifle or a shotgun at 18 years old, but carrying long guns in public can trigger law enforcement interactions and may run afoul of disorderly conduct or brandishing laws depending on the situation. Now, let me be clear. Concealed carry always requires a valid CPL. With a CPL, like I mentioned, you're allowed to conceal carry on your persons and in your vehicle. Without a CPL, it's illegal to have a loaded handgun in your vehicle. The firearms must be unloaded, locked away, and out of reach. So basically in the trunk of your vehicle. Now with the CPL, not only are you allowed to carry a loaded handgun in your vehicle, but you can also have one on public transportation. Now long guns must always be unloaded when inside of a vehicle, no exception. Now let's talk about getting your CPL in Washington, and thankfully it's pretty straightforward. You must be at least 21 years old, pass a fingerprint background check, you must have no felony or domestic violence convictions, no mental health prohibitions. No class is required to obtain your permit, and they're open to residents and non-residents. Now for people who live in states where there is no class required to get a permit, I highly advise you to seek out the education anyway. It's only going to make you a more responsible and vigilant armed citizen. Another advantage of having your CPL in Washington is that you would be exempt from the federal 1,000 school foot zone ban. Here's a list of all the places where you can't have a firearm in Washington, even with the CPL.